Hey guys, Tammy here. I am back with a tutorial and I'm going to show you guys how to make a shaker hoop. Um, this is for a challenge that we're going to be doing in one of the groups that I'm on Facebook, and that's Loaded Envelopes and Galore. So we're going to be having every month we have a challenge, and so this is going to be the challenge for one of the months that I'm doing. And so yeah, I'm really excited. I ordered some mini hoops, but I'm waiting for them to come in, and they probably won't be here in time. So um, that'll be adding to the project. But anyway, so this is what I created, and I'm going to walk you through step by step what I did to create this. And I should probably get my sequins. So I've got everything I need except for the sequins. So I'm going to grab those really quick and I'll be right back. Alright, so these are the sequins I'm using inside the shaker, and I got these at Tuesday Morning. This one is, it doesn't really say, Fun Flurries, and this other one is Sequin Sweetheart. So it's got hearts in it, so I thought that was kind of cute. But anyway, and the paper collection that I'm using is the Mente paper collection. What is this one called? Here, I'll show you the 6x6 pad that I'm using. So I use the 12x12 and the 6x6, but it's called Berrylicious, and it's by Mente, and this is the paper pack that I used. So I also used this for the album that I did, the Stamperia album. I did that for a design team project. So anyway, that's the paper I used. And let's get started. So you're going to need a 3.5-inch, wood hoop. Or you can make it as small as you want, but I really like this size. I just think it's really pretty, and I think it'll be pretty hanging on the wall. So anyway, and then I'm going to use some acrylic paint. This one is Apple Barrel Award Blue. And then again, I've got some pearls that I received in a swap, so I'm using those just to outline the frame on the side that doesn't have any flowers. And then I've got these flowers that are from my stash, so I use those. And then I've got this green, it's a cloth vine, and so I'm going to use that on that side. And then also I have from the Tim Holtz Botanical I can't say it. Anyway, so the little cutouts from Tim Holtz. It's the Botanical Collection, so I'm going to use that at the top. And then I've got this really, really pretty binding here. And I believe in my album tutorial I linked to where I got this, but I will link it again in this tutorial below in case you're interested. And then you're going to need some dies. I use scallop dies and then just regular circle dies, and I used the nesting one so that I could create a frame. And then I've got these butterflies in my stash that I embossed with, first I colored them with a Spectrum Noir glitter pen. This one was red, and then I also made a blue one, and then I embossed those with clear embossing ink and a heat tool. Super fun. And then I added the little wire antenna on the top, and that is it. Everything else, all the flowers and everything, from my stash, and then I cut out a little circle for the back. So anyway, I'm going to show you step by step what I did. This paint dries really fast, so all you're going to do is just get some, and I think I might have enough in the lid to do this. I'm just going to go ahead and paint the frame all the way around, and I'm not taking the frame apart because this frame is pretty sturdy already, and so I'm afraid if I take it apart it'll compromise that, so I'm not going to do that. So I'm just going to paint, And I actually painted the sides and the inside of the frame as well. So I'm not too worried about the back because the back's going to be what you're going to glue to the scallop circle. So again, I'm just going to put, you can put 1-2 coats depending on, you know, how it turns out, how you like it. So I think on the pink one I did 2 only because I didn't feel like it was really opaque enough. It was, you could see through. So, but this blue is pretty bright, pretty strong. So I may not have to do 2 coats. All right. And then I'm going to do around the middle. Not too worried about the middle because that'll be covered up. And I think originally I had actually like painted all of the edges because I wasn't sure how I was going to do this, but I ended up not needing to because, like I said, the back side is what you're going to glue to the larger scallop circle. Alright, so almost done there. And this paint dries really quick, so if you want, you can always like you know, paint your frame and then go cut out your scallop circles and stuff. So it's up to you. Okay, I think that is going to do it. I'm pretty happy with that. That's a good solid blue. So, alright, so I'm just going to let that dry really quick. And you are going to need, which I totally forgot to do. Let's see, you're going to need a piece of acetate. Since this is a shaker, you're definitely going to want that. And the acetate that I'm using is a thicker acetate, if I can still find it. I purchased these boxes and I realized that the acetate on them is a good strong mill. So I just cut them up when I want a stronger acetate. Now I did use a thinner film acetate, but I thought I would go ahead and try this. So I'm just going to cut me out a piece, and I just use the larger size of the box, but you know, you can use whatever acetate you want. It's your shaker. So all right, so that's that. And I'm going to cut out the acetate using my circle die. Get this one. Alright, well, I'm going to put, I don't know why that did that, but when I cut my acetate, it cut off at the top. So I'm going to put that at the top. That's going to be the, oops, shaker part. Probably shouldn't have done that. I thought it was dry. Okay. We're good. It's all good. Okay, so what we're going to do when this is dry, I'm going to let that dry and then I'll be right back. I'll come back. Okay, the frame is dry now, so we can go ahead and put this together. So first we're going to take the scalloped circle and I'm going to go ahead and adhere this image circle that I cut out to the scallop circle. I'll just do my best to try to line it up center, just like that. I'm gonna go ahead and put this circle on the back. It just kind of helps it be a little bit more sturdy. Okay, so there's our picture. That's our focal point, and this is going to go right over it. So I'm just going to take and put some glue on the frame all the way around. And I'm using art glitter glue, by the way. You can use whatever adhesive you want. So it'll fit right on top of the image. Let's make sure I've got that image covered. Just like that. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and clean up the edge, I don't want the sequin sticking to the glue, but art glitter glue dries really quick, so we should be good. Alright, so there's that. And then I'm just going to put a thin line of glue around the outside of the frame. Oh, you know what? I'm going to add the sequins first. Can't forget that. And then some of these little teardrops. Continue putting the glue around the outside edge of the frame. And then here I'm going to go just a little bit on the inside. Okay. I'm going to take my acetate and just going to lay that on top. That. Put that. And I'm using the art glitter glue only because it dries clear and it dries fast, and I want to make sure that the acetate actually stays on the wood. Okay. And I'm not going to shake it because I don't want if there's any glue on the inside. I don't want the sequins sticking to it. So anyway, okay, so that's the shaker part. And I'm going to put the frame on the outside. Okay, and then I'm going to carefully put that on top of the acetate. And just making sure that it's lined up. Just give it a really good push just to make sure that it's going to stay glued. Okay. And don't worry if you can see some of the glue, because it dries clear. So, all right, now I'm going to take the Tim Holtz botanical piece, and I'm just going to put some glue down the center and put that on top. Okay, just like that. And then I'm going to take my pearls. I'm going to leave this right here so you can kind of reference what I'm doing. So I'm going to take my pearls, a pearl, and I'm going to put that on the top. And then for this, what I'm going to do is, let's see, I'm going to start trim off that piece, that extra piece at the top. And then I'm just going to use the art glitter glue, and I'm going to start here. And I want it to go around the frame to about there. So it's got a cloth-like feel, so it's easy to manipulate around the frame. Just going to push that down. That off right here. Put a little bit of glue. Just like that. And then I'm going to take these little pieces here, and I'm going to randomly just place them. Got my flowers and my leaves. I'm actually going to put a leaf with my hot glue gun. getting the excess glue with my tweezers on the acetate. Oops. Just like that. Kind of giving the using the glue to kind of give some dimension too. So sometimes I use hot glue instead of foam tape because you can get the same effect. So I'm just going to do that. And then I'm going to kind of lay out where my flowers are going to go. I think that could go there, that could go there. Yep. Use my glue, my hot glue gun. Kind of got a big stem on it. I'm going to trim these down because the stems are a little long. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and glue the flowers down. And then I'm going to glue the butterfly down. I'm going to just put a dollop of glue and then just right there on the edge. Okay, then I'm going to take these and I'm going to place them around the edge. Again, don't worry if you can see the glue around the little pearls because it'll dry clear, so not too worried about that. And then I'm gonna put this just like that. Alright, and then I'm going to take a few inches of this. That's your preference. You can do whatever you want. But I'm going to take my 10-second bow maker and make a quick bow. For the top. And then I'm going to use my handy dandy little We Are Memory Keepers ribbon cutter. I like this because it kind of seals the ribbon so that it doesn't fray. It's probably not hot enough. Oh. And just cut that like that. I'm not going to use that on the seam binding because I guess it doesn't like it. So we're just going to trim the ends. I put a little bit of hot glue on the back of the bow. And I'm going to put that on the top, right here above the pearl. Hold that down in place till it dries. And then I'm going to cut, I don't even remember how much. Just kind of eyeballing it. That'll work. And then this is going to be your loop to hang your shaker. And I'm going to put it through right here. See if I can grab it with the tweezers. Hold on. Yep, so I'm going to grab it with the tweezers, pull that through, and then there you go. So that probably could be a little bit shorter. I'm going to kind of be the same as the other one. And there you go. You have it. Easy, easy shaker card or shaker hoop. So anyway, so that is how you make the shaker hoop. Love this. That kitty images. These kitty images are so cute. I didn't put as much of the sequin mix in this one, only because the image was lower, but this one is just the cat, so I like that. Absolutely gorgeous. Love these. So anyway, thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. I hope you like this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. If you would like to be notified when I upload more videos, please hit that subscribe button. If you hit the little bell icon to the right, you'll be notified when I do upload a new video. So anyway, I hope you give this a try, and I hope you join the challenge on loaded envelopes and galore. And when you make these, please share them with us so we can ooh and ah in the group. And I will talk to you guys later, and have a blessed rest of the weekend.